Hey guys, Happy New Year! It's January 3rd now. It's my son's 16th birthday. Shocking to believe, but my younger son is 16 today. Doesn't make a lot of sense though, since I don't feel that much over 16 myself, but time flies. What do you know? If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Orion, and this is my weekly check-in almost every week, discussing lifestyle, health habits, working out, and other stuff. I skipped last week because I had technical issues. We had crazy winds. The entire house sounded like a wind tunnel for 3 days. And then I just decided to take it easy and do a week of active rest. I only hit the gym 3 times that week. And I did an easy week, just went to the gym, watched TV whilst I was walking or doing the elliptical, and recovering a bit. Slept in some days. It was really fun. And it happened to be Christmas week. If you haven't noticed yet, or I didn't say it, I'm not Christian. By birth, I'm Jewish. By practice, I'm basically nothing because I don't do religion. We do some family holiday stuff from time to time, depending on the holiday. But that's it. And this week I wanted to talk about getting into the groove of working out. I've been working out for about 6 months now, and I think that's the longest stretch of time that I've stuck with working out. And this time it's a bit different than all my past experiences. And I've done a ton of stuff. I've done home programs, I've belonged to gyms, you name it, I've tried it, I think. I've even had a personal trainer for a while. I wasn't pleased with her. So the reason I feel this time it's different is because my motivation is different. And I've already talked about this before. I weigh myself, I measure myself. I've decided to lay off the weekly measuring. It's feeling a bit too obsessive right now. So I'll measure myself from time to time, but I do weigh myself in at least once a week. By the way, this week, following the birthday weekend, I'm up 4 pounds. But who cares? We had such a great time and amazing food over the weekend. So, okay, we'll see what happens next week. That's all good, as long as I'm getting up and working out. And slowly improving with my emotional eating and having a better diet through the week. I'm really fine and happy with what's going on in my life. I mean, I've been sticking to getting up every morning, 6 days, 5-6 days a week, and going to the gym or working out in my living room for 6 months now. And I started this in the middle of the Corona lockdown. So how did I do it? What's working for me? Well, the first thing that worked for me is that almost as soon as I started, and I started just by going to the gym and doing something, getting on a machine and working it. So it was the elliptical, it was broken the first 2 weeks. So it was the bicycles, it was the treadmill, just going and doing it for a certain amount of time. I think I started with 20 minutes, and now I do 40 minutes if I only do a machine day. What I do now is I stay on the machine the entire time it takes me to watch a full episode of Queer Eye on Netflix. That's my show now, and it takes a ton of time to get Netflix on, so it adds up to about 40 to 50 minutes. But just as I was starting to get into the groove of going to the gym, lockdown rules changed here, and they informed us that only 2 people can be at the gym at a certain time. So you had to book your appointment at the gym, and simply the fact that I was booked in to a certain time, and if I don't come at that time, I'll miss my turn, got me going in the mornings. And I hate getting up in the morning. Between you and me, this morning I had a great breakthrough. I turned off my alarm after the first, how do you call it when you turn it off and it comes back on? The first snooze. I did only one snooze, and I turned it off because I was awake. I was sitting up and reading something on the phone. That being said, it took me an hour to get out of the house. I'm supposed to get up and be out of the house in 25 to 30 minutes, which is to me a lot. It's just that I don't see a reason to try and conquer the entire thing in one go. I like slow in the morning. I hate the alarm clock. I hate being woken up. It takes me time to shift my brain and figure out that I'm not sleeping anymore. It's time to be awake. So there's really no point in setting myself to go to the gym 20 minutes after my alarm is set up. I've got my alarm set up 35 minutes before I have to be out the door. And recently I've never made it. Unless I know I have to make it because I'll be late for something after gym practice, I'll probably be late. And I still go. So this is the first two things. One is get some external motivation to get you going. Make a commitment to call somebody and, Zoom the first few workouts. Tell us here in the replies that you're gonna do it, and then come back and say you did it. Just find some external force to keep you motivated for those first few runs. The second thing that I said is, don't be so tough about yourself. Don't try to get it all perfect at the same time. Instead, be very, very kind to yourself. Celebrate the little wins. I got up with just one snooze. Wow, took me an hour after that. That's okay. That's the next step. Small, small steps. But and the other thing is, just do it. So, okay, that's number 3 already. Yeah, I'm really, really, really good at dragging my feet through the morning and taking time to do everything. Because I really don't want to go to the gym. I really don't want to do anything in the morning. So there comes a point in time where I just say, okay, just go. So on the one hand, as being very kind to yourself and not wasting time beating myself up over non-perfections. And on the other hand, it's cutting to the chase and saying, okay, I said I'm going to gym, I'm going to gym. Did you understand what I said? I said I'm going to the gym, so I'm going to the gym. Simply doing that makes everything so much easier. And today I was supposed to start Chalene Extreme. And I was ready. I had my bag ready. I need to take my computer to the gym to play the DVDs, sorry. So I had my bag ready, I had the DVDs ready. I took my computer, put it in the bag, the DVDs in the bag, went to the gym. None of the DVDs were working. So it's been years since I've used that system. and the DVDs aren't working with my computer. I need to check them later today, see if they work out with the main DVD player or if they're just messed up. So you know what I did? I just took some free weights and I did something. Is it as extensive, as productive as doing the workout with the video? No. I don't like doing my own thing. I've worked with written programs before and that worked out okay. I totally prefer having a video on and some instructor telling me do this for this amount of reps or this amount of time and not doing it on my own. It's just that I couldn't today because the DVDs were not working. Something was broken. And it was so easy to just say, shucks. So I actually ran a few minutes on the treadmill to warm up. I know from experience I don't like the length of the warm-up that Jillian offers, and I like to add on to it. I think I need more warming up. So I did my warm-up, and this isn't working, so, F it all, I'm done. Nope. Took some weights, did some of this and some of that, and made up some exercises. I have the knowledge, and we all have the knowledge, don't be very creative. Move around one joint and find a movement that doesn't hurt you, doesn't twist you in a funny way. Lift here, lift there, lift here, lift here, and you've got a workout. Then do the legs, bend, keep your knees behind the toes so that you don't have too much tension there. Do walking lunges, do squats, whatever. We all know the exercises. There's really nothing special. And this leads me to another point, which is celebrate all the victories. And I've already said that, but I wanted to show it from a different angle. It's not just I don't know what I wanted to say. It's not about being perfect. It's far from being about being perfect. It's, for me right now, it's not even about losing weight or improving my weight. Yes, sure, totally would want to have that. I just keep believing that if I stick to my guns and work out and improve my eating by handling the emotional eating and the emotions behind emotional eating, and get a few weekends without feasting. Oh, we had one birthday now, we have another birthday from my husband at the end of the month, and then February, there is no birthday in the family, and there is no holiday in the country. So maybe on February, but if not, then I don't care. I have a strong and healthy body. I can do stuff. I feel good. At my age, after all, I'm 16, just like my little son. I'm so sorry. Who cares? It's so much easier to enjoy life as I practice this new mental voice that turns to, I know some mentors or coaches call it the judge, and tell him to go F himself. I've got bad language today. Because here's what happens when I'm busy judging myself all the time. I get the illusion of being productive. What did I do today? Oh, I spent a ton of energy telling myself how miserable, bad, horrible, useless I've been. So I don't have to risk anything because I don't do anything. And I feel like I've accomplished something because I did something about it. I told myself off. I did nothing. Nothing. So as that voice comes up, I'm slowly getting better at just telling him, you're worthless to me. You're not helping me out. I don't care about you. So as I was going out the house, an hour after I got out of bed, 30 minutes late to the time I'm supposed to hit the gym, the voice went up, why should it have to take you an hour? And then my awareness came back and said, well, I'm going to the gym now. That's good enough. It doesn't matter that it took me 30 minutes too much to get ready. I'm going to the gym now, and that's an accomplishment. And changing that point of view, that mindset, is helping me to improve. So there you have it, a good start for my new year. I don't do New Year's resolutions, but if you do, make them positive. You know the drill on YouTube. If you like what you hear, if you want to tell me what's going on with your life, what you need me to talk about, like, share, subscribe, comment, specifically comment, and we'll meet again. By the way, if anybody has any idea what to do with my broken down Chilean Extreme and how to figure out the workouts, let me know.